Hey YouTube friends, Brunette Phoenix here. I'm stopping by to do a little mini reading today. I haven't done anything exactly like this yet. It's my first time testing it out. I just wanted to share a few thoughts before I just jump into it. It's a mini oracle reading. I'm going to do 3 little mini card, but this is the deck. One of my favorite decks, actually. I love Rebecca Campbell. All of her decks are always just really beautiful. Let me hold it better. Oop. Hopefully that focuses in. This is her very first one of my absolute favorites. It's my golden grail. It's one of those pieces that I always go back to when I'm feeling a little like I'm getting into a slump. I'm like, oh man, I'm really feeling the contrast of my life right now. It's one of those pieces that really help me kind of just recenter myself, feel a little bit more connected to me, connected to whatever my life's mission is, my goal at the time. Okay, but one thought that popped into my head today that I really wanted to share and just like put out there to give you like perspective, maybe start asking yourself some different questions was, what is stopping you from your manifestation? I think you get asked a lot, what do you want to manifest? How do you want to manifest? What do you think about manifesting? Ask yourself, what is stopping me from my manifestation? Like, what do you actually believe is the reason that your manifestations aren't coming true or they're just not happening? And get yourself into that frame of thinking of, how can I change that? I think that's an easy way to just begin the journey of actually manifesting what you want, is getting clear on what you believe personally is stopping you. And sometimes when you say it out loud, you can really gain the perspective like, oh, wow, that does sound pretty lame. That's a lame excuse to not be doing what I want to be doing. And then you can start working on it. But that's where I wanted to start this journey on today's video. I'm going to clip this on. Hopefully I do a good job. I ordered a table, so I can't wait for that to come. So I feel like that will be a little bit easier for this because, yeah, I'm going to have to just hold them up. Wahoo! Oh, see, like on the inside of her little decks, they always have like, you are the oracle. You are the oracle. It's you. You're looking for you. So pretty. The art and like artwork, everything. It comes with this cute little, I mean, if you're on this channel, you likely know who she is, but look at her little mini guidebook. I don't even know how to hold this up. I'm still learning. I don't know. Super cute. I hope that goes into focus. But love that. Like one of the just instant little mood lifters. Like really gets me just like, I am someone who I really have to surround myself with pretty things, pretty reminders. Like it's, tell me you're ruled by Venus without telling me you're ruled by Venus. Libra sun and Libra rising over here. Okay. All right. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear today while they're on their manifestation journey? Oh, I feel like that's a pretty good indicator. I'm trying to shuffle so it's like in view. Still, like I said, figuring out what's going to work. Oh, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. If that is not the epitome of what I'm just saying, is I have, surround yourself with beautiful things. Anything that's going to help you align, attune, small little things. Dance with life. This deck right here, one of those things that helps me dance with life. I do believe we have to find things that are reminders of how to make life fun. And that's probably one of my biggest messages and missions, is to spread that, as that it's, you are your own unlock. You are truly your own unlock to the life, the riches, everything that you want. And it's just a matter of you being able to find that, your story of self-love, your self-acceptance. That's going to be like your biggest key. But there's so many ways to explain it, but I feel like we all have a different way, and we find the tribe that is meant to hear the message. So if you're here, I'm hoping that I can help you realign with yourself. I agree 100%. You've got to dance with life. You've got to find, you have to find those little beautiful moments throughout the day. Cheesy, but very true. Ooh, Ooh, priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Ooh. I think be the leader of your life, you know? What are you, or if you're starting a new journey right now, and like maybe I'm kind of feeling a big sense of, I'm sensing career. And I'm thinking like, if there's something that you're really working toward right now, and maybe it's a promotion, maybe you're trying to learn a new skill at work, I think you should ask yourself, what can I do to learn more about what I'm about to do? Like, if it's a promotion, what can you do to fully prepare? And if you're not fully prepared, what do you need to do? Be honest with yourself. What skills do you need to inherit? And instead of being like nervous about it, or like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, or this is like, I feel like or worse, you already know the skills and it just feels like a drag that you're not even there yet. How can you be like graceful throughout this process? Like, how can you dance with life? How can this become, instead of dragging your feet throughout this journey, how can you feel excited while you're doing it? Like, how can you make your life fun? Romanticize what you're doing every day versus like just carrying that weight. So to me, that's what a real leader is. A leader is, they lead from a place of inspiration. They lead from a spot of true empowerment. And if you yourself are feeling empowered, you're dancing with life, and you're really, I think everyone has bad days, but you're not going to let those little things bring you down. And that's kind of the main gist I'm picking up from there. Now, one more card coming our way. Ooh. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, that's actually one of my favorite cards. So I love when I get this. I love when I pull it for myself, and it's always that perspective change. Like, kind of like what I said in the very beginning. What's holding you back from your manifestation? So if you knew that whatever you wanted could come, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, someone out there is definitely starting a new path and is feeling nervous about it, or wants to start a new path. I think you should take that leap of faith, because you're going to be supported. If you found yourself on this channel, this is a channel where you are calling in your abundance, you're calling in your self-transformation, you're calling all of this, you're looking for it, and that's why you found this, because it's in alignment with the new steps, the new life you want to create. So I 100% believe that your mission matters, and you've got to go for it. I just love shuffling. It's like a habit. If you are really trying to start something out, and it's calling you to be the leader, ask yourself, how can I show up a little bit stronger today? What can I do to really challenge myself for some growth? Like, maybe look for that growth mindset versus wondering the what ifs of, ooh, what if this doesn't work? Or I can't take that kind of risk. You start asking yourself, what would happen if this did work out? What would happen if this really did come to fruition? Because I believe it's in your path, it's in your corner, and it's on its way. So trust yourself. You don't have their dream. You don't have these dreams because it's just there. No, it's meant for you. It's already in your field. It's already it's coming. It's already on its way. And you believing in it and finding the joy and the presence in today is going to close that gap, right? When you know the value of yourself, you know all of your own personal qualities, it has no choice but to start to flow to you. So ask yourself, after everything, I'm bringing it back to my very first question at the beginning, what do you believe is stopping you? What is stopping you? Because I'm pretty sure I have the answer, and it's you. So be the queen, the phoenix that you are. Get out there and go after it, because I know that you can. Now, oh my gosh, if this video resonated with you, like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on future content coming your way. I do have a manifestation workbook. If that's something you're interested in, I will have that in the description below. But that's all I have for you today. So please go out there and manifest your mission.